that time again. Time for reflection. Well, today's topic is gotcha, there is no topic today. Guess what? I've been promising it to you guys for a while, and today I'm going to deliver. I'm going to share one of my poems. And I'm going to give you a little back history on it. The poem is called Fork in the Road. Now, I wrote this poem about, I want to say about 6 years ago. I was in a rough patch in my life, as we all are, up, down, left, and right. And once again, I was in another little rough patch, not knowing what to do in a certain situation. And it really had my mind on a whirlwind. So I had a conversation with God that night, and as always, God delivers. And when he delivers big. So I don't know if I told you guys or not, but my poems usually come to me in a dream. So it's similar to, if you guys remember, if not, if you're too young to remember, Google it. Charlie Chaplin movies. Those were silent movies long time ago. No, I was not alive when those silent movies started. I am not that old, but basically it was like a black screen, and then Charlie Chaplin would do his acts or his performances, and when he spoke, they were silent, so you only see the black screen with the words across the screen. So that's how my poems come to me sometimes, or most of the time. I'm like in this theater setting, and the screen is black, and the poem starts to show on the screen, and it will keep repeating over and over the same stanzas over and over until I finally get up and be like, okay, I'm gonna write it down. And I'll get up and I'll write it down or text it down, whichever's quicker, so I can go back to sleep. So again, this is called Fork in the Road. I will also be posting it at the end of this video because I have a tendency to read too fast or speak too fast. And that way y'all can pause it and read it at your luxury. I hope you guys like it. And yes, I'm going to read this because my short-term memory is not the best anymore. So there's a lot of poems in this brain and I can't categorize it that well and remember them and flow like I want to. So here we go. There is the midst of my journey. I see a two-way street. There is the road less traveled that is speaking to me. It is filled with hardship and struggle and pain. It echoes softly what sounds like my name. I know it knows of my tears, lies, and complaints. It knows that I can make it even when my mind says I can't. It roots and cheers for me to give it a try and not to be distracted by the wilderness that looks forward to the promise of the other side. The other path intervenes with its master plan to convince me to walk down this more pleasing land. After all, everyone wants the easy way out. Who wants to get caught up in the confusion and doubt? The sky is blue and the birds are singing their high-pitched song. With all that sunshine, how can it be wrong? As I stand there at the fork trying to decide, a voice speaks to me, assuring and kind. Nothing worth fighting for came tied in a bow. I appreciate every lesson that gives me the opportunity to grow. Yes, to the left, it's full of illusions of gold and jewels, but all that glitters isn't gold, so don't be so easily fooled. The road less traveled has less steps to take, even though there are more hills to climb. Because when I take this path, I'm beginning traveling with ultimate guide. He will move those mountains entwined when I show him my seat of faith. And when I feel weak and broken, he'll carry me most of the way. So I picked up my baggage and chose the trail of my destiny. The voice returned and commanded that I drop those burdens at his feet. There's only one requirement before we travel, and that I must meet. I cannot carry the loads of my past because he's already forgotten and forgiven thee. Tears rolled down as I noticed why I was so weary all the loads of hurt and anger I carried, I could have released. The reason that path had been less traveled was because not many realized they held the master key. The first step that truly mattered began when I forgave me. Well, you guys, I hope you like that one. There's many more to come. Like I said, I will be posting it at the end of this video. So always remember, the road less traveled, it may seem full of traps, but that's the easiest path to go with God. All right, y'all, that's my time. I love you all. Keep being a blessing. Smooches.